शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
I would like, the entire program is being sponsored by PMS Consulting, and there are 5 people who come from PMS Consulting to represent the firm, and they have completed great service to PMS Consulting. I would like them to come onto the stage. Dr. Pollard, I want a minute of yours. Can you come onto the stage, please? Mr. Sunil Dhyani, Mr. Nitin Kumar, Mr. Santosh, Mr. Subhash Nautiyal, Ms. Pooja Thakur, please come onto the stage quickly. Please come onto the stage. These are the people who are pillar behind PMS Consulting. Mr. Sunil Dhyani has been working with PMS Consulting since year 2005. These are the people who funded the entire program. This event has been made possible because of them. Mr. Sunil Dhyani, please take your award from Dr. Pollard. Cameraman, are you there? Can we have a round of applause? Yeah, don't be miser in terms of clapping at least. Mr. Nitin Kumar. Mr. Nitin Kumar, he's been working in PMS since year 2006. Mr. Subhash Nautiyal, he's been working since year 2006. They are the sponsors of the program. Mr. Santosh Kumar. Last but not the least, fairy lady, Mrs. Pooja Thakur. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot, Doctor. If you can take a shot, please. Thanks a lot, guys. Now I would like to start the next session, which is a workshop to be conducted by CA Rajan Bhatia on startup to IPO. For introducing him, I would like to invite one of the guys who really inspired us to conduct this workshop this big. Initially, we were conducting small workshops, but he inspired me to make it bigger. He's the General Secretary of Global Foundation for Human Excellence. He's been inspiration behind this entire event, and he's doing a lot of work in the background. Mr. Varun Pandey, he's going to introduce C. Rajan Bhatia. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Varun Pandey.
Yeah, greeting to one and all. I hope you would have been having a memorable evening. So let's start with the most awaited session of the evening. Yeah, guys, there was a time when people like Winston Churchill used to say that India, after its independence, would not be able to manufacture even a safety pin and would be run over by groups. But from those days to now, we have covered a remarkable journey. I mean, like, from building missiles, rockets and satellites, that too indigenously. Well, India is right now being invested by, we have covered various investors like Amazon, Uber, Alibaba, as well as Indian startup scenario is experiencing the unprecedented massive bubble. So we at Global Foundation for Human Excellence decided to be a part of this revolution and push the Armada towards this show by creating the young entrepreneurs with the startup yarn by an adroit personality. He's a college topper from Shri Ram College of Commerce, Delhi University. Yes, sir. He's a MBA in Finance from IIM Calcutta and full-time chartered accountant from ICAI. After having a successful professional career at Oberoi Group as a budget and finance controller and working beside CEOs of the group and budget and finance manager at World Health Organization and Nature India, he is right now the proprietor of Rajan Bhatia and Company, chartered accountant. And he also offers CA and CFO services at in the following areas: capital advisory, fundraising throughout the private equity, IFRS advisory, international finance reporting standards and implementation, financial training on funding to startup and IPO. Well, I genuinely feel honored to call upon stage such an intellectual. So please, guys, give it up for CA Rajan Bhatia.
Thank you, Varun. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. In fact, coming to stage after such a wonderful set of speeches and so many awards is like coming to bat after Tendulkar and Virat Kohli has batted. So, it's a pleasure to see so many young entrepreneurs, change makers who are going to be the change makers of India, and so many smart and multi-talented entrepreneurs. I work a lot with startups and SME entrepreneurs because in the last 5 years, if you see, please settle down at the back. Those who want to leave, please leave now. And those who want to stay, please settle down because it disturbs a lot. This is a paid workshop which we are giving free of cost with the help of Mr. Vinod Pandey. Generally, we charge 5,000 per participant for this workshop. So those of you who want to stay, please stay. Those who want to leave, please leave. But please settle down. Alright? Please close the doors. So my dear friends, if you look at the last 5 years trend, companies who didn't even exist 5 years ago, today I have become multi-million and multi-billion dollar companies. Flipkart didn't exist 5 years ago. Today the valuation of Flipkart is multi-million dollar company. It's about $10 billion, which is 60,000 crore. Snapdeal didn't exist 5 years ago. Today, the valuation of the company is around 40 to 50,000 crore. And that's not the perception. It's the funding they have raised at this valuation. Please note that. Similarly, Ola Cab, which was started by only 22-year-old young guy like you. And today it's again above 10,000 crore company. Shopclues.com, a very young guy formed it. Again the valuation of the company is 10,000 crore. Oyo Rooms, again started by a 22-year-old boy. And they are all unicorn companies. What is a unicorn? Anyone? What is a unicorn? Correct. Round of applause for this guy. So, a company which has a valuation of $1 billion and above is called a unicorn. All these companies are unicorns. The purpose of this workshop is to help you understand as to how you can create your idea into a unicorn. We conduct the workshop at the India's premier National Stock Exchange, which is the world's premier national exchange in the world. It is the most prestigious body in the world. And we have done trainings for more than 5,000 young entrepreneurs in the last 2 years. They have learned how to transform their company into a $1 billion company and today even government has opened an SME exchange where even the startups and SMEs can get listed and can become prestigious companies. So you are going to learn today all these things, that as to how you can maximize the profits, the valuation, the funding and wealth creation in your company. So how many of you would like to be one of them? Raise your hands. See, competition, it's a workshop where we need to speak to each other. The more you ask questions, the better it is. So raise your hand if you would like to be one of them in the next 2 to 5 years. All of you. So you are in the right room. These are some of the glimpses of our workshops. Now, what is causing these things in the economy? These are the top 10 drivers which are fueling this growth, economic growth. Right now, there are more than 1,000 startups operating in India. 1,000 investors operating in India. Startups to both ends. There are thousands and thousands of startups which are operating in India. You have to excuse my bad thought. My cough is like the cough of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, which never, happens to stop. So, I'll be taking a water break in between. So, there are 1,000 plus investors operating in India. And they are all sitting on billions and billions of dollars of funds and searching for people like you who have innovative ideas, who have enthusiasm, who have commitment, who have goals, who have dreams, and who can execute things above all. And they are not small players, they are big players. They give you funding. Today, this is first time in history. In India, it is happening that money is following the business. Money is following the idea. It never happened. Because earlier SMEs, small entrepreneurs, they used to beg to the banks. And the bank never gives them funding. But today you get the funding. So that's how the environment is. SME exchange is there where startups and SMEs can get listed. And listing has huge benefits. It can give you the credibility which you can never imagine. It can give you national as well as international credibility, great valuations, great funding, and whatnot. If you look at the history of any company, including Infosys, Yes Bank, Bharti Airtel, Reliance, you name it, Educom, they all have become because they got listed as soon as possible. Now this opportunity is available. Earlier it was not there. 100% FDI is available to startups in almost all the industry, across the industries. US and Europe market is 25 times bigger than India. India has become the largest ecosystem for startups. It's the largest ecosystem. US is the number one, it's the biggest, but India is the largest, fastest growing ecosystem in terms of growth. So US is number one, UK is number two, India is number three in terms of size. But in terms of growth, India is number one. Because with 1.25 billion people, out of which 65% under 35 years of age, there is a huge potential of entrepreneurship. So that is what it is. That is what is driving the startup culture. SME fund is there, where government has a fund of 10,000 crore which is available for startups. So all these things are happening. Startup India, Stand Up India plan is there. Now let me quickly tell you the can you open this database? Database India, just click on that. India's top 150. Just click on that. No. This link, the blue link. Blue link पे click करिए. ऊपर वाला. हाँ. Cannot open the file. Anyway, leave it. Because my laptop was not configurable, so I am using a pen drive. Probably this file is not opening. So it's a list of top 150 firms with the nature of investments they have done all these years, the number of investments they have done, the kind of companies they have invested in, which we use for the startups, which help the startups to get to the investors. Similarly, there is a database of SEBI registered funds with their phone numbers, email IDs and their profiling, where once you are ready, you can go to them and can propose for the funding. Again, a list of unicorn startups. MakeMyTrip.com, Naukri.com, Flipkart. All these are unicorn startups which were not there 5 years ago. Alright? Look at Big Bazaar. It was operating for the last 30 years. But Flipkart came. And the valuation of Flipkart is 10 times bigger than Big Bazaar right now. So, which companies make most of the money? Tell me. Which startups make most of the money? Online selling, good.
E-commerce.
E-commerce,
You think any startup which is taking the way of digital India? जो लोगों के problem को
digital India, digital, the companies which are using digital technology, right?
जो लोगों के problem
Please come forward, yeah.